Sodium lights buzz like a quiet sabotage. Trunk light open, throws a small white square. Gloves on my hands, nothing out of place there. Red dot blinking on a tight old lens. I mapped every blind spot and dead end. Wipe one print from the handle, close it slow. Drop the lid gentle like I never had to know. 2 hours back in a low ceiling room. Card table, cold coffee, slow building doom. Phone on vibrate, sliding over to my side. Just a name and an address, no reason supplied. The elevator hums like a secret it won't tell. My face looks back from the brushed metal shell. Step out in the hallway where the carpet hides sound. Turn one lock softly, keep my eyes on the ground. This city never sleeps, but it never points a hand. It just keeps what it knows, filed under understand. There's nothing on the camera, nothing on the floor. When I'm done with the moment, it's like it was before. I'm the cleaner you call when your story slips its track. I leave your world still shining with no trail leading back. There's nothing on the camera, but the city still sees me. Every spotless little hallway writes another mark on me. Under the bridge where the concrete meets steel, river moves slow like it's tired of what we seal. Drop one key down a dark iron mouth, watch it disappear like a memory heading south. Boots on loose gravel, step by measured step. Every quiet echo is a promise that I kept. Headlights sweep past as a sedan rolls by. I'll stay in the columns till its taillights leave the sky of white floors clean without a word out loud. Folded up mistakes for the comfortable and proud. They turn off their phones, sleep easy in the sheets. I walk through their silence with the dust under my feet. There's nothing on the camera, nothing on the floor. When I walk away, there's no question anymore. I'm the shadow in the stairwell, the ghost on level 3. You won't see my name printed, but this heartless little secret makes a city mine and me. Blinds cover the city in the strips of gold across this floor of dust. You're leaning on the edge of my desk, knuckles white, still humming from the rush. There's a folder by your elbow, corners curled, 3 names written blue. You say they won't be speaking anymore, like it's just another night for you. I twist a cap on a fountain pen, ledger open to a half-filled page. At a date, at a summer, small black marks that never really fade. There's a chessboard by the window, king asleep, pawn still in the line. You think you're playing for a simple win, I'm counting every loss as mine. I move the pieces, you just see the board. Power has a pride you can't name in words. You carry the order, I sign the accord. I move the pieces, you just see the board. Safe hung low behind the frame degrees, steel spine in the wall. Every promise kept in numbered stacks, every quiet favor on call. You wipe a smear of something from your sleeve, pretend it's only dust and rain. I see the way your shoulder shakes once and you log it down again. Desk lamp throws a revolver shadow long, buried deep in the drawer. I hardly ever touch the weight itself, but I'm the one who asks for more. You think I live above the street in blood, just a man in a decent suit. Truth is, every knock you ever made put another root into my roots. I move the pieces, you just see the board. Power has a price you can't name in words. You carry the orders, I sign the accord. I move the pieces, you just see the board. girl started keeping score. Every favor is a chain link laid, every secret is a key. You think you're killing for the man upstairs, but you're making another me. I close a ledger with a quiet thud, slide the folder back your way. Take a week at the house by the river, I say clear your head or try to anyway. Boots tap once on the polished floor, echo sharp in the midnight air. In the glass I see a side by side, one who sends and one who goes there. If you stay, this room is waiting with its view and its heavy door. If you run, that road is watching too, with a different kind of war. Either path, you'll hear my voice at night, counting debts you can't ignore. Because once you've moved enough of them, you're never off this board. I'll move the pieces, you just see the board. Power has a price, you can't send back or return. You carry the orders, I sign the accord. One of us bleeds and one of us burns. I move the pieces, you just see the board. And there's no clean way to leave this board. Floor, mirrors watching while I straighten tie. Carpet hallway, all the frame rewards. Footsteps soft, no one else inside. My name's in the frost, corner door at the angle bend. Desk lamp burning over open files. City blinking like a patient friend. Phone on silent, little red light. Someone needing what they can't afford. Briefcase open with a paper stack, pen still warm from another war. Coffee coat on a window ledge, ring of brown where the heat once stayed. I stand there weighing what I own and what it cost me not to fade. I keep my voice low, keep my records neat and straight. In a world built on favors, someone always pays it late. My name's on the door, but the city owns my nights. I move like a gentleman, but I bargain with your vice. I pay for the silence when the truth cuts too bright. Hold the keys to the tower, but I'm chained to all its lights. Walk like I'm untouchable, knowing everything has a price. My name's on the door, but the city owns my nights. Once I leaned in a diner booth, vinyl tone where my shoulders sat, counting bills with a steady hand, while a man across palmed a crooked badge. Signed my name on a napkin edge, first small cut in a bigger game. Told myself it was just one night, now the whole downtown knows my name. My name's on the door, but the city owns my nights. I sit in the highlight while I'm buying back your lies. I pay for the quiet when the noise gets too bright. Hold the keys to the tower, but I'm locked into its hide. Walk like I'm untouchable, knowing everything has a price. My name's on the door, but the city owns my nights. Sometimes I step out to the rooftop lot, let the sodium glow hit my face. See your streets like a beaten map, every corner I had to trace. You give crowns made of office keys, but your hands never lose their grip. You send ghosts up through the air vents, whisper names I swore I'd let slip. I tell myself I'm still the one who chooses where the hammer falls, but I feel you breathing through the glass and humming through the walls. If I ever tried to turn my back, leave the marble, take the road, you'd still ride inside my shadow, printed permanent in my code. I built this height from backroom talks and quiet folded hands, paid in secrets, paid in silence, paid in debts that never end. Strip away the leather, the glass, the panoramic view. You just see a man with his own law, letting every line cut through. My name's on the door, but the city owns my nights. I look like I'm sleeping, but I'm counting every bite. I pay for the silence when the truth burns too bright. Hold the keys to the tower, but I answer to your tide. Walk like I'm untouchable, knowing I'm stitched to this life. My name's on the door, but the city owns my nights. Yeah, my name's on the door, but the city owns my nights. Desk lamp on blinds half closed, city burning in the glass, and contract folders in a stack, another midnight counting mass. Security screen in the corner shows an empty hallway floor, just a cleaner and an elevator, no one knocking at this door. There's a photo in a frame, turned down to face the grain. Your smile still leaks through the edges like a ghost that knows my name. I write I miss you on a pad, and I scratch it out once more. Fold the corner of this paper like I've done 100 times before. You used to lean against that doorway, heels tapping out a beat, while I took quiet calls at midnight, kept my voice low, kept my seat. You said you own half of this city, but you're never really here. I just straightened up my cufflinks, said that distance keeps us clear. Deals signed in quiet boardrooms, favors traded behind glass. I built stairways made of secrets, never let you see me pass. Every handshake had a shadow, every promise hid a wall. So I kept you in the sunlight, and I kept you from this door. You wanted love without the ledger. I moved my life and weighed a measure. You reach for hands without a stain. Walk this edge and hold the chain. There's a lock on the door to the life I chose, and the key stays cold where your hand can't go. I'm the gentleman smiling while the numbers bleed, trading quiet storms for what these empires need. If you're waiting in the hallway for the man I was before, no, I kept you safe outside that lock on the door. I've turned down offers dressed like mercy, watched them circle, watched them test, sat across from softer monsters, signed my name and kept my chest. There were nights they said your name low, just to see if I would flinch. I learned to let it cross my face without my heartbeat giving in. I sent a car to take you elsewhere when the street ran far too high. Made sure your window faced the garden, not a corner we forgot. If I let you in this office when the wolves were on the floor, you'll be just another line written in ink I can't ignore. Now I write you on this letterhead line by line and never said, slide it in a top desk drawer with almost every end. Close it slow, hear that click, same sound when I leave it for. Check the screens, reset the system, straighten out my sleeve once more. There's a world behind this handle that your heart was never for, and the price of keeping you unbroken is this lock upon the door. There's a lock on the door to the life I chose, and the key stays cold where your hand can't go. I'm the quiet one in mirrors that these corridors adore. Built a kingdom out of silence, paid a night you're not here for. If you ever feel me watching from a floor you can't explore, no, I loved you like a secret behind that lock on the door. ice. Coffee in a paper cup, gone cold from too many nights. Got a ticket in my pocket, clear my number off the wall. Boots on the scratched up concrete, I still stand like I'm 10 feet tall. You showed up in that new coat, same fire burning in your eyes. I see the rookie in you and the part of me that never lies. You said, tell me how you made it, how you never took the fall. I just watched the scrolling timetable and leaned back against the wall. I worked the squad room in the daytime, worked the alleys after dark, signed reports with one clean hand, fed the other to the sharks. Back rooms with the blinds half open, quiet money changing trays. I wrote the rules in pencil, boy, but some lines I never erased. I saw men sell out their brothers for a stack and half a grin, put their souls in small brown envelopes and slid them gently in. I took favors, took on secrets, took a piece of every game, but I kept one corner sober, kept my hand on my own name. Now you're standing where I stood, right where straight and crooked flood. You think power's just a badge and a gun, but it's the way to what you've done. I walk right up to the line, but I don't step over, son. Shake hands with the shadows, then I turn and I'm still the one. The city pays in silver, but it charges you in bone. You can hold half of the night and still sleep in a house alone. If you're gonna stand in my shoes under this pale station sign, you better learn how to walk to the line. There's a locker down the hallway with a file I never close. Names inside like rusted hinges on a door that no one knows. I've got keys I never use, doors I chose to leave shut tight. Kept some people breathing that another man would ride off tonight. You'll be offered quiet money just to lose a piece of truth. You'll be asked to look away while they bury someone's youth. You can turn your tired shoulders and pretend you never saw, but once you cross that little rail, you don't walk back to the law. Hear that vending machine humming in the corner by the glass. Coins go in, a light comes on, something cold is what you grasp. But this life don't give back change for the pieces that you spend. It just stares down from the cameras, keeps its eye on how you've been. You still got one more train coming, one more choice before you're in. Either learn to carry secrets or don't ever step within. I walk right up to the line, but I don't step over, son. Share coffee with the darkness, then I leave before it's done. The station see my bargains, see me trade my sleep for names, see me walk out with my conscience scarred, but standing in the frame. If you're gonna ride out tonight and call this crooked track your spine, remember every step has a cost when you walk to the line. Motel sign is buzzing and a tired crew get ready. The ice machine keeps coughing by the wall outside the bed. Key card on the table, plastic cup with coffee rings. Thin towel on the wardrobe, hiding half a change of things. You're parked out by the pumps and you're idling low and weak. Your hands still shake on the steering, and I don't need to hear you speak. Bathroom fan is humming over tiles gone yellow-gray. Bleach bottle by the faucet like it's pointing out the way. Gloves pulled tight and quiet, zipper whisper on the bag. Curtain barely open, so the neon's just a drag. There's a phone still on the nightstand screen that never stops its glow. Broken lamp and folded papers, breathing secrets soft and slow. You always wait till all your bright ideas come crashing down. Then you dial a number that won't live inside this town. I don't ask you for the story, I can read it on the floor. From the suitcase left half open to the crack in one back door. Send for me at 3 a.m. when you can't sleep through the mess. When the walls lean in too heavy with the things you won't confess. I'm the one who makes it vanish, leaves the room without a stain. Walk out like a businessman who never even learned your name. Send for me at 3 a.m. when your luck runs out again. I can clear away the traces, but I don't wash out the sin. Hotel Bible in the drawer with the matches and a pen. I write a line along the margin just to steady where I've been. Wrap a shirt around a wallet, slip some pictures from the frame. Drop a card into the trash can with the barcode and no name. Boot prints by the doorway trace a story to the light. I erase the ones that matter, leave the ones that won't get caught. Brother, I don't cover anything, I choose what I defend. I won't tidy empty brag, and that'll circle back again. If I move a piece for you, it's 'cause we bled the same cold nights. Shared a lighter by the fences when the sirens cut the lights. One day if you keep running past the edge of what I meant, you'll find out I'm not your shadow, I'm the hand that writes the end. They'll send for me at 3 a.m. when you can't sleep through the mess. When the mirror shows a stranger standing in your Sunday best. I'm the one who makes it tidy, walks out quiet, shuts it down. But I won't keep catching lessons meant to knock you to the ground. Send for me at 3 a.m. if I still pick up that call. 'Cause a cleaner with a conscience can step back and let you fall. open on the table in the back of this bar. Ink dry and slow, where I rewrite who we are. Jacket on the chair, a tie loosened like a tied noose. Door half closed, low voices bleeding through the groove. Bartender wipes a glass, leans in through the frame. Says you're here late again, must be more than just a game. I tap the edge of the paper while the wall clock spins. Say I count what others do and I live with what I sign in. You were the kid with fast eyes and restless little hands. I pulled you from a back lot, taught you how to read the plans, and showed you how the quiet men decide who sings, who swims, how a knot across a hallway hides a line of cold decisions. I buried half your trouble in these numbers down the page. Turn your wildest nights into a neat, acceptable way. You got louder, sharper, and started betting just to win, while I kept folding corners on the column of your sins. Now there's a folder on the desk with your name in black. No red mark yet, but once it hits you, don't come back. The bosses ask me softly, does he stand or does he fall? What I answer in this room, walk straight down that hall. In the back room of this city, I'm a balance sheet of sin. I don't pull the trigger, but I total who still wins. I keep the books for gentlemen with smooth and polished skin, while my own sleep is leaning on a balance sheet of sin. 'Cause I'm the quiet, cold accountant of the choices that we make. Every favor, every lie, every thin and brittle state. You can talk about your glory, but the end starts from within, when your name sits in the margin on my balance sheet of sin. There's a pen beside your column and a space for one more line. The hallway light keeps blinking like it knows what's on my mind. I remember splitting winnings on a crate behind this place. Your laugh too loud, my hand already hiding half your traits. You said if I run too far, drag me back or cut me loose. I shrugged and knocked my glass, said that's not a choice I choose. But the numbers keep on climbing and the circle's closing in. Sometimes the only way to save you is to cast you from this sin. If I mark you as a weakness, they will clear you from the board. If I swear you're still an asset, I'll be paying with my word. I'm no saint and you're no child, we both signed the same old line. Still I hear those younger versions standing just behind my spine. So I talk low to the shadows and the man behind the bar. Say pour one for the brother who forgot how thin we are. When the courier takes this folder, he won't feel the way it stings. He'll just carry what I wrote on this balance sheet of sins. In the back room of this city, I'm a balance sheet of sins. I don't fight the middle, I just say who loses, who spins. I keep quiet for the gentlemen who never touch these things, while my own nights are measured on a balance bar's been empty for hours, but I'm still here, letting the glass fall. Lighter flicks, another round. Bartender's the only one who calls. You've seen me step in shadows, handle my part with no words to say. But tonight I'm talking, 'cause I can't shake the price that I've had to pay. It was always you and me, side by side, walking that thin line. But now the debts we owe ain't the ones we signed. They're buried deep in my mind. I've cleaned up your messes, kept you clean, but there's a cost we can't ignore. I've held away the silent calls, now I don't know what it's for. We ran this game, or so we thought, but the walls have been closing in. I used to walk tall beside you, now I'm hiding from where we've been. Every favor's got a number, every lie is carved in stone. You say it's just business, but these days I'm wondering if I'm still your own. I'll take the heat, I'll take the blame, as long as you're still in control. But there's a hollow feeling growing deep inside my soul. I've been watching you making moves, I'm still your hand, your eyes, your shield. But now I see the cracks in the armor, and I wonder what's been concealed. I never asked for the price, didn't know it would feel this cold. Now I'm counting the steps and I'm wondering if I'm getting too old. If loyalty's the currency, then what am I worth tonight? In these shadows, all we have left is the fight. I've been your shadow on the street, but I can't stay behind no more. I've carried your weight on my back, but tonight I'm closing that door. The cost of loyalty is high, and I'm paying it in full. I was your right hand, your enforcer, now I'm standing alone, feeling the pull. I watched you climb, thought I'd always be there, right at your side. But you've been slipping through the cracks, chasing things you can't abide. I'm tired of cleaning up your mess, tired of standing in the dark. I'm standing here, wondering when I'll stop being just a mark. So here's my confession, plain and clear, no more silence in my veins. You're still the king, but I'm just a man with too many stains. I'll take my leave, pack my bags, and I'll take what's left of me. But I won't take the blame for you, not when you change so easily. I've seen men like you fall from grace, seen them fade out with no trace. But I'm not gonna be one of them, not tonight, not in this place. I've been holding on too long, it's time to let it go. I'll walk away, take my peace, but I'll never forget the toll I've been your shadow on the street, but I can't stay behind no more. I've carried your weight on my back, but tonight I'm closing that door. The cost of loyalty is high, and I'm paying it in full. I was your right hand, your enforcer. Now I'm standing alone, feeling the pull.
Neon buzzes through the curtains, number flickers on the sign. Room key on the nightstand, with your name still in my mind. Thin walls humming with a TV, in a room I'll never see. Coffee cooling on the dresser, folded note across my knee. There's a duffel by the armchair, with a thin jacket, cash and scars. Boots lined up beside the door like two small obedient guards. I write your name in careful letters, then I cross it out again. 'Cause this message isn't going, it's just how I talk my head. And I've been living off a sled, acid ran to metal light. Counting miles on painted markers, unlearning every kind of night's name. Met some faces in the diner who would sell their soul for beds. Met some men in backroom corners who would trade your life for cash. You were always on a sofa, far away from where I'd go, where the book left on the armrest, with a lantern soft and low. I would call you from a payphone, say I'm fine, just I'm running late. Never told you about the briefcase or the man behind that gate. This highway doesn't love me, it just keeps my secrets warm. Every small town in the rear view hides another quiet storm. I'm the shadow in the corner of a booth you'll never see. I'm danger at a distance, that's the safest part of me. At the last exit motel, I still leave on my own time. I don't beg the dog for mercy, I just redraw the dotted line. If I walk out in the morning, leave this key against the head, it's 'cause I chose the way I'm leaving, not because I turned and bled. I'm no saint in worn out leather, I'm a man who paid in miles. At the last exit motel, I keep you safe by staying wild. There's a photograph I carry, corners bent from years of hands. You're laughing at a kitchen table, not aware of what I am. Next to that I keep a number written on a faded card, place where people change their names out back behind the scrapyard. I deliver quiet warnings, I've collected quiet dues, left a suitcase in a locker marked with someone else's shoes. Every favor that I'm owed comes with a back door and a price. You don't walk a road like mine without some buried frozen ice. If I ever crossed your doorstep with this history in my eye, you would feel it in the hallway long before one word or line. You deserve a house that's honest, just a welcome by the door, not a man who counts the windows every time he hits the floor. So I sign your name in silence, then I fold this letter twice, slide it underneath the Bible with the gold sign never price. Then I stand and take that duffel, let the engine catch its breath, roll past all the sleeping trailers like I'm driving through what's left. At the last exit motel, I still leave on my own terms. I don't ask the night forgiveness, I remember what I've earned. If I vanish with the sunrise, with no number left to dial, it's 'cause I loved you from a distance, kept you far from where I filed. I'm no ghost in faded denim, I'm a man who chose this smile. At the last exit motel, I keep you safe by staying wild. I've been the man behind the hand, the one who pulls the strings. The city knows my name, but it don't see the cost of these things. I've kept the power clean, no mistakes, no trace to leave. But when you hold the weight, it's hard to believe. In this office, in this chair, I see the skyline light, but the shadows creeping, creeping deep inside. I've done the work, I've earned my place, but the price ain't light. And I wonder if it's worth it under the city side. I've always played it cool, always kept my word, but I see you change now, and it's starting to hurt. You said we make it out clean, rise above the game, but loyalty's a burden, and it all feels the same. We used to dream big, think we could run the streets. Now we're both just caught in the web, stuck in the heat. You don't see it coming, but I'm standing at the edge. The game's gonna catch up, and I'll be the one who bled. There's no way out, not for the ones like me. We're the ones who clean the mess, but we can't leave it be. In the shadows we rise, but we pay for the cost. Loyalty's a price, and we're already lost under the city lights. We're chasing ghosts and dreams, but the game always takes, no matter how it seems. In the shadows we rise, but the price is too high, and you can't see the fall till you're already in the sky. Got your back, brother, but you don't know what's ahead. The road we've chosen, man, it's already dead. You think you can trust the game, think you control the deal, but we're both in too deep, and it's starting to feel real. I can hear the clock ticking, but there's no time left to run. You see what happens when you're caught in what you've done. I'm warning you now, it's the last time I'll speak. But we're both in the shadows, and they're getting too deep. I sit here in silence, think about the price, the weight of the world, but it don't feel nice. In the shadows we rise, but we pay for the cost. Loyalty's a price, and we're already lost under the city lights. We're chasing ghosts and dreams, but the game always takes, no matter how it seems. In the shadows we rise, but the price is too high, and you can't see the fall till you're already in the sky.
time the trucks sing, curtains glowing with a tight neon red, TV breathing low while I lie on this bed. Got a notepad open on my knee by the light. Ink turns to shadow when I start to write your name at the top. Then I stop, then I stare. Every word I could send says I shouldn't be there. I move between highways, numbers and noise, gas pumps counting for the broken boys. I've sat in back booths with the kind of men you don't bring home and you don't test twice again. They know my face, they know how I get things done. They know I don't miss and I don't ever run. If they caught your laughter in my worn leather coat, they'd pull on that thread straight back to your front door. You always said love was just choosing a place, but my kind of promise wears a mask on its face. So I'm gone with no forwarding address. I'm a mark on the map that never learns how to rest. I'm the gentleman outlaw passing through your nights. Too quiet for the spotlight, too real for the lies. If you wake up reaching for my side of the bed, no, I walk so you could keep your head. I'm gone with no forwarding address. That's the only clean truth I've got left. Boots by the door, duffel lean by the chair, motel Bible open, but I don't say a prayer. I fold this letter once, then I fold it again, slide it in the drawer like a secret I won't send. Outside by the pump stands a sleepless old man, watching all the numbers like they're all he understands. I'll pass his reflection when I step to my right, names I never mentioned sitting quiet at my side. If I stayed one more week, you'd start living in my debt, learn the weight of my favors and the cause I never met. You'd stand in the doorway when the bill came due, and I'm not the kind of man who lets the fire touch you. So I'm gone with no forwarding address, just a vacancy sign where we almost came to rest. I'm the stranger you love from the wrong side of the fence, paying down my sins with a disciplined distance. If you ever drive past this cheap little rest, think of me briefly, then wish yourself the best. I'm gone with no forwarding address. That's the last honest promise I can protect. Neon flickers over busted pumps, moss spinning in a crooked halo. Receipt curls up in my hand like smoke, numbers for a life I can't reload.
Boots on cracked up concrete, engine ticking out there in the dark. Motel key swinging from the mirror, room I paid for but I'll never part. I'll wipe the dust off an old road map, folded sub along the center line. There's a circle around the city like a bruise, it used to look like mine. You say a man like me can't just leave, that the streets will drag him back around. I smile at my reflection in the glass and whisper, watch me prove you wrong somehow. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. I'm still the one who writes my rules, just on a different side of town. You can keep that skyline, you can wear that crown. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Like a heartbeat, steady under worn out tires. Dash lights paint my knuckles pale, fingers tapping out old quiet fires. In the mirror there's a red glow fading, not a siren, just a distant sign. Still it feels like every deal I ever made, trying to catch me from behind. Glove box holds a folded letter, never signed and never sent your way. If I left it on your kitchen table, you'd have tried to make me stay. You'd say a man like me owes the game, that we don't ever step aside. I press my foot down just a little more and let that notion fall behind. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. I'm still the one who writes my rules, I just don't need the crowd. Let the whispers fill those alleys, let my name turn low and loud. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Some go sit quiet in the rear seat, buckled in and riding free. Faces from the back rooms, hands that once reached out to me. This road won't wash them from the windows, won't clean away from what I've done, but I can pick the stretch of earth where I face them one by one. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Pick the hill I'll stand on when a reckoning comes around. You can keep that crooked kingdom, keep that concrete crown. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. I don't call it running, I just change a view. Swap tall glass walls for open sky and a thinner list of who. If the city ever calls me back, it'll find I'm still not bowed. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Taillights fade beneath an overpass, riff still humming in my spine. Map slides down onto the passenger seat. One black line becomes my line. I ease the wheel and kill the radio. Let the engine be the only sound. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Steel steps under my boots echo low in the loading bay. Forklift sleeping in the corner like a beast that lost its way. Flashlight beam on the concrete, chalk lines from another night. Someone wiped them with a rag, but the floor still remembers the fight. Black sedan by the fence line, engine ticking as it cools. Two cups on the dashboard, one for me, one for the fool. Your name sits in my earpiece, but your phone stays cold and black. I'm the one they call at midnight when they need things not to come back. Clipboard on a folding table, cargo numbers, crooked ink. Crates stacked under rusted girders closer to the river's brink. There's a jacket on the railing, the same cut that you like to wear, but the pockets feel too empty and the smell of you's not there. Hallway lights keep softly blinking, one is dead above the door. Every shadow here has history, every scuff has seen this floor. I can feel you in the distance, picking sides inside your head, while I count the quiet choices between loyalty and bread. I don't shout, I don't beg, I just straighten up my tie. If you cross me on this water, this old bridge will hear you lie. I'm the quiet man at the docks when the city looks away. I'm the hand behind the handle that decides who walks away. I don't write my name on paper, I don't sign the deals they talk, but if you break the code we roll, I'll be waiting where the floodlights start. Old bridge ribs above the river, iron bones against the sky. Headlights strip the wet black rail and draw your outline passing by. Your reflection in the window of a truck that should be mine. There's a suitcase in the backseat and you're 2 steps off the line. I could call and let you answer, hear you swear you're still my blood, but the river keeps its counsel and this dock remembers mud. So I watch you meet a stranger by the shadows of a crane. Every nod you give him quietly carves another mark in my name. I don't shout, I don't plead, I just loosen up my jaw. If you gamble with my shadow, this old bridge will teach you law. I'm the quiet man at the docks when the city looks away. I'm the hand behind the handle that decides who walks away. I don't write my name on paper, I don't sign the deals they talk, but if you break the code we wrote, I'll be waiting where the floodlights start. rooms, counting money on the floor. You said, brother, if it's ever me or you, we close that door. Now the only door between us is a chain link and a lie. And I'm calm enough to choose which side of it survives the night. I'm the quiet man at the docks when the sirens fade away. I'm the line you never cross if you still wanna dawn someday. I don't carve your name in marble, I don't brag about this walk. But if you sell the code we bled for, I'll be waiting where the floodlights stalk. Just a quiet man at the dock. Glass desk, city spread beneath us, little stars in yellow squares. Every window is a legend, every light a set of prayers. There's a folder by your elbow, one more life you wanna taste. You keep tapping on the cover like a man afraid of waste. I close the blinds with 2 fingers, leave a crack so streets still glow. Saved arms when I spin it, like it knows what I know. On the wall the cameras flicker, all those faces passing through. You say you want this chair one day, I turn my eyes and look at you. I'm the man above the city, with his fingerprints on every line. If you wanna wear this suit, boy, learn to sleep with what ain't right. There's a glass with melted ice rings, marking circles on my map, lines I drew between the districts, every handshake, every trap. Cufflinks catch the low lamp shimmer,
When I reach to kill my phone, power's quiet when it's real. It doesn't need to raise its tone. Elevator hum, remember, climbing here from marble floors. I was standing where you're standing, thinking only more and more. Now I count the friends who vanished, like the numbers in this book. You keep asking for the crown, but you don't see the weight it took. I'm a man above the city, with his fingerprints on every line. If you wanna wear this suit, boy, learn to sleep with what ain't right. I've got keys to every back door, every quiet basement room. Every contract has a heartbeat, every favor has a tune. There's a briefcase by the sofa, brushed steel combination set. Every choice you make tonight decides which debts you haven't met. I don't shout, I just say sign it. Watch your knuckles tense and white. Some men crack before the ink dries. Some men learn to hold the night. Out the window traffic crawls, like veins around a beating heart. You keep staring at your future, like a gun you're scared to start. Then the streets you're climbing from, you will trade your sleep for silence, trade your love for what you've done. You will lose the right to panic, you will lose the right to cry. You will answer for the skyline every time a stranger dies. City, with his fingerprints on every line. If you wanna wear this suit, boy, learn to sleep with what ain't right. I slide the folder toward you, pen laid steady by its side. Some men sign and keep their posture, some men break and take the ride. Down below, the street keeps shining. None of them know this night. Either way, I keep my center. tie loosened at my throat, ticket in my pocket, folded file in my coat. Left my badge in a locker with my name on the door. Metal in a drawer while I ride this iron floor. Fluorescent lights whisper down the narrow aisle. Every sway of the car feels like I'm on trial. I walk those blocks where the street lights lean, hands in my pockets, seen more than I'm seen. Took a plain white envelope from a careful hand, told myself it's nothing, just the cost of this land. Signed my reports like the ink was clean, let a few small devils slip between the lines unseen. Now the numbers don't match and the glances feel wrong. There's a ghost in my notebook humming one slow song. The city pays in secrets, not just in pay. And the badge and the man don't always walk the same way. So I left my badge in the locker, but the weight's still on my chest. I've been walking that border between crooked and the rest. I'm a quiet, dark gentleman in a straight cut coat, lights in my rear view and a cold in my throat. Badge in the locker, but the night still knows my name. If I don't draw my own line now, I'm just part of the game. Stop, platform boards answer every slow drop. Vending machine humming by a row of cold seats. Paper cup in my hand, cooling over slow steel feet. I walk past the posters, peeling off the wall. Phone in my pocket, heavy like a warning call. Tonight I decide which side of that tape I own, whether I stand with the law or the shadow I've grown. In the glass I see a man with tired eyes and his jaw still set. Not a broken little ghost, just a ledger full of dead. I can't clean every page, can't rewind every scene, but I can lock one more door and step out of that machine. So I left my badge in the locker, but I'm not leaving my spine. If I make one more move, it's gonna walk a straight line. I'm a worn out detective with my back to the track, telling all my old habits there's no right coming back. Badge in the locker, but my word's still mine to keep. I'll carry what I've done and keep this city in its sleep. Diary room light is flickering slow. Strip of yellow on a dusty floor. Metal table, two cold chairs. One wiped clean, one by the door. Your jacket hanging by a single thread on a nail in the peeling wall. Boot prints drying at the threshold line. Say you ran when you should have crawled. Out past the warehouse loading ramp, river pushing at the pilings hard. Old bridge throwing crooked bones over water like a rusted god. Suitcase open by the truck tailgate, gloves still folded where you froze. You left a shadow in the concrete dust that only I was meant to know. Think this story's just another night gone wrong, but every mark I wipe away becomes a name I carry on. If you see me, it's too late. I'm the last quiet line between your panic and your fade. When the calls hit my phone at 3, there's no more time to wait. If my boots hit that wet cement, the price is already paid. I don't shout, I don't shake, I just finish what you started and decide who walks away. If you see me, it's too late. Old turkey on a plastic ring, swinging loose from your nervous hand. Vending machine humming down the hall, neon buzzing off the nightstand. You kept staring at that thin wood door like your fear could change the lock. I sat still on the edge of the bed, watched the number slide across the clock. Chessboard pattern on the carpet squares, red-brown smear where the lines all crossed. You said I didn't mean to push that far, like intent could pay the cost. I folded up the motel bill, tucked it under that cracked glass tray. Told you, next time choose your words before your gun decides the day. You think the river takes it all, think the dark erases sin, but someone has to stand and sword where the bones and stories end. If you see me, it's too late. I'm the one they call in shadows when they're done with looking brave. When the noise in your chest won't stop and your hands begin to shake. If my boots hit the hallway floor, the truth is all that's left to say. I don't beg, I don't break, I just write it in my ledger and decide who walks away. If you see me, it's too late. Listen close while the dock chains ring, while the river licks the sleeper stones, while the trucks dream under sodium lamps and the bridge hums in its bones. You want the cut and the sharper suit, want your name in quiet talk, but you think edge is the same as code. Think a loud mouth makes a man who walks. One day you'll drop a suitcase too by a door you slam too fast. One wrong word to the wrong hard face and they'll dial my number last. If it's me that steps out of the dark, smelling salt and river steel, you'll know the only choice you have is how silent you can keep this real. I'm not the king, I'm the end, and I'm not the crown. I'm the weight, I'm the steady eye that measures what gets buried, what walks straight. Every stain you think is gone finds a seed inside my head. Every call that brings me running writes your future in my stead. If you see me, it's too late. I'm the cold, clean breath between your heartbeat and the gate. When the night pulls all its cameras back and the river holds its face. If my boots touch down beside you, you're already in that place. I don't curse,
I don't pray, I just honor what the code says and decide who walks away. If you see me, it's too late. If you see me, it's too late.
Stage humming one red bubble lit. Old clock ticking by, the bottles behind your head. My guitar's hanging on one leather strap. Tip jar waiting by the foot of the amp. Doors in my line always over your shoulder, same as it was when I was meaner and cold. Take my seat with my back to the wall, eyes on the entrance, one slow sweep of it all. I used to meet men where the floor stayed wet, suit pressed clean, but the bed's all in debt. Learn to read hands more than what mouth said. Learn to walk in and who saw a sharp young lion in a corner one night. Chair turned wrong, hold back to the light. When the trouble came, he never saw the first move. They rolled him out quiet before the band hit the groove. 'Cause life don't shout when it wants one more name. It just steps through a doorway and plays a quiet game. I never sit with my back to the door. Every rule that kept me breathing's written in this floor. I'm a dark old gentleman with a cold in my bones, still counting every heartbeat when I'm sitting alone. You can laugh at the shadows if you wanna feel sure, but I never, no, I never sit with my back to the door. See you, kid, in that last booth tonight. Chair turned sideways, eyes soft in the light. Jacket off, one arm draped on the seat. Shoes too clean, but you're hungry for the heat. You keep weighing up my rings and my watch, trying on my stories like a stranger's coat you watch. But what you want most ain't the shine or the score, it's the hush when you walk in and they all know who you're for. I've outlived more hands than I care to count, stacked up lessons in a quiet high mount. I'm not here to preach, I won't beg or implore. I just sing you what I live by and let you choose your war. So I never sit with sit with my back to the door.
A sign buzzing over cracked white tile. You bent over that lukewarm cup, booty tapping like a second hand, eyes too bright for the hour it is now. You got a map folded in your jacket sleeve, duffel bag parked by your side. I see that ache to leave it all, same fever that's been steering my ride. Neon paints a line across your face, makes your promise look brand new. You think the road is all clean when you don't see what it can do. I slide my coffee to the window edge, watch the pumps out by the lane. Tail lights drifting past the glass like ghosts that never learn their names. Don't follow my tail lights down this road, I know. It looks like freedom when it's dark, but it's a debt you never own. I move like an outlaw, but I carry what I've done. Every mile writes another mark in the ledger of my blood. You want your own story, son, not the weight of what I've done. So don't follow my taillights down this road I run. Motel key still warm in my hand, brass tag with a faded knife, thin door latch and a crooked chain, desk clerk who'll never meet your eye. I've locked that door on too many nights, boots by a suitcase by the bed, listening for a knock that never comes, counting every name stuck in my head. I shook hands with men who never smile, back booths where the blinds stayed down, past envelopes across the vinyl cracks, let the highway hide their towns. You think I'm just a man who left wheels and nothing left to lose. Truth is, kid, I'm still employed by every shadow I once used. Don't follow my taillights down this road, I know. It looks like freedom when it's dark, but it cuts more than it shows. I roll like a legend when the gas signs glow, but the miles don't forget you, they remember what you owe. You want your own compass, not my kind of love. cracked glass at the empty lanes and the pump light flickering slow. Ask yourself if you want a life or just a story someone told. Don't follow my taillights down this road I ride. I look and touch your world at night, but I bled on the other side. I move like I chose this, but the choice turned into chains. Every quiet deal I drove for left its stamp inside my veins. Find another exit, kid. Let my ghost stay mine. Don't follow my taillights past this county line. Drop a bill under your cup, push the door and meet the night. Engine turns, the highway hums, and I fade into my own nights. Lamp froze a circle on this old dark green. City hummed and had me like a distant low-roll train. Ledger open by my own, leg is bound and number 12. Cap on the table, single one I feel. Cameras in the hallway catch the shine on your new shoes. You walk in like a question, I've already weighed the news. Glass of something on a coaster, not a word about the brand. Enveloped by the blotter with a name you won't withstand. Chessboard by the window with a rook
behind the painting where we keep the real record. You lean against the bookcase like you've climbed another tier. I can feel your heartbeat trying to outrun what you fear. You talk about respect like it's something you can buy, but every loud man with a story ends up easy to identify. I've seen bodies in the margins, names that never made the look. There's a difference between power and a name pinned in a book. I keep it off the books, that's why you're still around. All your little quiet victories never touch this part of town. If your ghost stays in the shadows, you get to walk the street. I decide which line remembers where you laid your hungry feet. I keep it off the books, that's why you breathe tonight. Once I write it in this ledger, it steps out into the light. Key ring on the desktop, every tooth a different door. Some belong to quiet rooms, some don't open anymore. Folder stamped in red ink with a clip that bears your name. You reach out like you own it, I just smile and take the blame. Tell you one more noisy favor, one more headline on your face, and I'll balance out your column by subtracting you from place. Listen son, keep your voice low when the numbers start to climb. Never flash the kind of muscle that can't read the cost of time. Don't let borrowed empty pride turn your suit into a flag. They put holes through waving colors long before they touch the bag. Shake a hand and sign for nothing. Keep your secrets in your head, and remember who is holding every line that keeps you fed. I keep it off the books, that's why you're still around. All your restless hidden wishes never really hit the ground. If your trail lives in my ledger, just in pencil, just in code, you can ride this quiet elevator, you can walk this heavy road. I keep it off the books, but don't confuse it with your right, 'cause the man who holds the ledger chooses who stays out of sight.
Platform's quiet, only the hum of a distant train. I'm standing at the edge, leaving behind the city's pain. The lights flicker like ghosts, still haunting the streets I've known. I've made my bed with the shadows, now I'm walking city's been a lover, but she cuts deeper than a knife. Now I'm taking the last train, trying to leave behind this life. I've burned too many bridges, made too many deals in the dark. The faces I betrayed now haunt me like a permanent mark. But the city keeps its secrets, whispers in the alleyway. I'm leaving for the last time, but the past won't fade away. The money, the power, the night spent chasing dreams, they all slip through my fingers now, fading like forgotten schemes. And the train's coming closer, it's my last chance to run, but the city still calls my name like it's never been undone. I'm taking the last train now, leaving this city behind, but I can't outrun the ghost of what I've done. All the seeds I've sown, every step away from this place is a weight I can't erase. The city's got its claws in me, even as I turn my face. I'm taking the last train out, but I'll carry her in my soul. The past never really leaves, it's the price I pay for control. There were faces I should have saved, hands I should have shook, but the life I chose never asked for a second look. I see the shadows in the rear view as the city fades away, but I know deep inside me that I'll never be okay. It's not the leaving that hurts, it's knowing I can't win. The city never forgets, and it's always pulling me back in. The whistle's blowing out, the doors are closing fast. I'm leaving everything behind me, but the past will always last. I'm taking the last train out, leaving this city behind, but I can't outrun the ghost of what I've done. All the seeds I've sown, every step away from this place is a weight I can't erase. The city's got its claws in me, even as I turn my face. I'm taking the last train out, but I'll carry her in my soul. The past never really leaves, it's a price I pay for control.
this city behind, but I can't outrun the ghost.
Desk lamp burning circles on a stack of open books. City laid out in the window like a grid of sharpened hooks. Chessboard by the corner, black night waiting in the wings. Phone face down, red light blinking, little pulse for ugly things. You sit across in a new suit, eyes sharp, a little loud. I've seen 100 young men like you try to stare down every crowd. Ledger on the desktop, every favor has a line. Names and dates and quiet payment, every crack between the signs. Cold coffee by the blotter, pen lid chewed and silver warm. You talk fast about taking blocks, how you rule these streets by dawn. But this room don't answer talking, this room answers to the map. I've buried more ambition than you brought in on your back. You think power's in the shouting, and the jackets and the cars, but I've watched men drown in glitter, never see the hidden scars. In this life, the ones who last are the ones who never flinch, who can stare down all the numbers and not move an inch. I'm the quiet hand on the ledger, I can save you or let you burn. In this city, every favor is a wheel that's bound to turn. You want a legend in the shadows, want your name to carry through. Better learn to move in silence, let the paper speak for you. I'm the quiet hand on the ledger, I don't boast, I just decide. You either tighten up your coat or get erased from this side. Hallway clock keeps ticking like a hammer in the hall. Folders in the cabinet, keys hanging on the wall. There's a pistol in the drawer, but I hardly touch it now. Steel is only for the nights when the ink can't show you how. Most days it's just a pen stroke, small adjustments in the shade. You never see the fall happen, just the balance getting paid. Listen kid, I'm not your father, I won't drag you off this cliff. All I'll give you is a blueprint and a moment to resist. Keep your temper
your pocket. Keep your voice low when you move. Never promise what you can't afford to prove. If you chase the flashing glory, you will feed this room in time as another faded story in a long forgotten line. 'Cause I'm the quiet hand on the ledger, weighing every step you take. I can mark you as an asset or a very costly mistake. You wanna walk like a real man, let the loud ones make the noise. We're the ghost behind the glass here, not the screaming, shining boys. I'm the quiet hand on the ledger, writing futures in the dark. If you wanna live long in this life, be the hand, not just the mark. Grass wall humming with 1,000 yellow lights. River of cars crawling slow through the night. Leather chair facing you across this desk. City at my back like a quiet watching guest. Silver pen resting by a cold glass ring. Files stacked neatly, no loose ends in anything. You lean forward like you're ready for the crown, but you don't know the way when every move pulls down. See the suits, the knives, the way doors stay wide. Think it's all about fear and the car you ride. You don't see the ledgers with the names crossed twice. The nights I sat here choosing who pays the price. Every favor that you take is a chain on your arm. Every careless sentence is a silent alarm. I earned this calm by walking through the worst of the low. Paid forever quiet with another name I owe. Look out that glass, this city doesn't clap or pray. Just keep scoring silhouettes and who walks away. Up here we live by top floor code. Power stays quiet, moves slow, but it always gets sign and live with every ghost. You think you're ready 'cause you've handled small fires, shook hands in back rooms, traded low-level wires. Wait till the call comes with a brother on the line, begging you for mercy when the sums don't align. Will you blink when the numbers say it doesn't belong? Or bend the lines quiet just to drag him along? I won't stand over you when those elevator doors slide. The choice will be yours, and it'll live on your side. One night I'll stand up, leave this chair turned slack, walk past the guards, take the service stairs to the night. This room will keep humming with the weight of what we wrote. The city won't flinch, just wait on your hand and you know. Up here we live by a top floor code. Every bright little window sits on someone's load. If you want this view and the hush when you arrive, you learn what to cut so the rest stays alive. Top floor code, son, is a long, steady throne. You keep the whole night balanced, or it falls on your own. Motel art on crooked nail, thin wall, grotesque and cold. Neon bleeding through the curtain, stains on the carpet and empty chair. There's a suitcase by the doorway, shirt sleeves folded, boots and lining. Vending machine outside the window, blinging like a tired sign. I wrote your name on hotel paper, then I crumpled up the page. Some goodbyes don't leave letters, they can walk right off the stage. Motel Bible in the drawer, plastic cup beside the sink, cold coffee on the nightstand I never cared to drink.
sign across the parking lot throws shadows on my hood. Old receipts up in the glove box, all the miles that never should. Gas pump talking to itself, wind plays with a paper cup. I can see you in the mirror like you're still about to show up. But I turn the engine over, let that low and shake the glass. Every man who stays too long here just becomes another past. You wanted Sunday mornings, quiet hands and open blinds. I was born with a rolling thunder running wires through my spine. So I love you from a distance, that's the only love I own. If I keep on driving forward, you won't have to turn to stone. I'm leaving keys on the motel table, that's the loudest word I've got. Every mile I put between us cools the places that run hot. You deserve a different story, one that doesn't end in flight. I'll be a shadow on the highway, you'll be safe in soft light. I'm leaving keys on